You just hope that it's going to be okay, but it worked out to be all right.
Kody has finally spoken out about exactly how he feels about Christine's new husband, David.
I'm just wishing you a happy Valentine's Day to you and David.
After almost a year since she went public with the relationship, we finally get to hear his feelings on the situation.
Wonderful that you found your soulmate.
And what he had to say is seriously twisted. It all started when Christine and Janelle started doing press for the Sister Wives tell-all.
I feel like it's going to be okay because we're all adults.
This was obviously a pretty big deal in and of itself because none of the Sister Wives have sat down to do interviews or press together in a long time, and they seriously didn't hold back. They talked about just about everything under the sun, but one thing that no one expected them to talk about was Kody and David, because that's obviously something that you would think would have to stay under wraps to save it for next season of Sister Wives. But no, Christine actually revealed a private text that she got from Kody about his feelings on David and her relationship with him, and it was pretty unexpected to say the least. It happened in an interview with Us Weekly, and the interviewer Christina Garibaldi asked Christine if Mary, Kody, and Robyn had acknowledged her new marriage with David, or if they had even just reached out to send their congratulations. Christine actually called what Kody did the sweetest thing ever, if you can even believe that. I mean, when has Christine ever called anything that Kody's done the sweetest thing ever, especially in the last few years since she left him? She said that on Valentine's Day, Kody reached out and texted her. I think we could all imagine this going in a very bad direction very quickly, because we all know that Kody is known for contacting Christine at awkwardly romantic times. Remember when he called her on their anniversary to ask if they should post about it on social media, even though she had already decided to leave him? Or what about on this past season of Sister Wives when she was celebrating her divorce with friends on their anniversary and she ignored the call? He claimed that he was calling because he had found out that Christine was in town with Truly and he wanted to schedule a time to see her. But doesn't that just seem like too coincidental of a day for him to randomly call her? It definitely seems like there was another reason for the call, at the very least for nostalgic reasons. Anyway, I think we all would have assumed that Kody would say something super cringe or awkward on Valentine's Day of all days to Christine. But according to Christine, he did the exact opposite. And it actually sounds like the exact opposite of the Kody we know on Sister Wives. She said that he texted her and wished her and David a happy Valentine's Day, and he told her that it was wonderful that she found her soulmate. She said that she responded and wished him and Robyn a happy Valentine's Day as well. She said that she told him that they both deserve to have a fantastic day. You may remember that Valentine's Day was actually the day that Christine went public with her relationship with David, which makes Kody's text even more interesting. Is it possible that he's still keeping tabs on her Instagram even though he's supposedly been off social media for years? On Valentine's Day, she wrote on Instagram, "I finally found the love of my life, David. The first time he held me close, it felt like my soul took its first breath. He's wonderful and kind, incredible with my children, and an adorable grandpa. I never dreamed I could find a love like this." Can you even imagine Kody's reaction if he read that? You'd think he'd be angry or jealous, not texting her to wish her and her new boyfriend a happy Valentine's Day. But that's actually not all that she revealed about Kody and David's relationship. She talked about how they've met each other in person a couple of times. Again, it's pretty surprising that she's even allowed to talk about this, because you think that TLC would want to save it for the show. But anyway, she said that she always hoped it would be okay and that it was always alright. She even said that okay was the best way to put their relationship, which is honestly better than I expected, considering that Christine pretty much did exactly what Kody was so worried she would do when she decided to leave him, and I could see him being super bitter and angry about that. He said that he thought she would move to Utah and quickly meet a guy and marry him, and that he would steal all their money. Obviously, David hasn't done that, but she did move to Utah, meet a guy, and and marry him in less than 2 years, so it wouldn't exactly be surprising if Kody was super standoffish with him. But it doesn't sound like it went like that at all. She said that everyone involved are adults who have raised kids together and they're responsible, so it needs to be okay, which is kind of hilarious when you think about it. When has that ever been the case? It's always been more about the relationship drama among the sister wives over anything the kids are going through. Janelle, on the other hand, chalked it up to time. She said that time is a big healer, which must be the case because Kody actually has made a public statement about David for the first time recently. On the tell-all, he paid Christine a very backhanded compliment. He said that she would make a very good wife to David, but that she was a bad sister wife, except he used a different word other than bad, if you know what I mean. He said that she was never there for her sister wives and she never tried with them, which is pretty hilarious when you take into account that she's the only one who still has relationships with both Janelle and almost all of the kids except for Robyn's, while Kody can't say the same. He then got into his feelings about Christine and David, and they're not as kind as they were in his text to Christine. He said that Christine has to tear him down and destroy his character, or David won't be able to feel like he can marry her, but because she left a good man, which is pretty hilarious when you think about it, because I think that anyone with eyes can see that Kody was not a good husband to her, or a good man in general really. He's essentially abandoned all of his children that aren't with Robyn. What makes him a good man? You also have to wonder what changed, because he supposedly texted Christine on Valentine's Day of 2023 and made it seem as though he was completely fine with her moving on, only to turn around and say that on national TV, and that was filmed in July of 2023. So just 5 months later, his feelings and opinions on Christine and David changed that much? What could have possibly happened in that time? We know that Kody and Christine's daughter Gwen got married on July 15th, 2023. So maybe something happened between them all at the wedding. We don't really know when any of them were forced to be in the same room besides that. So I guess that we'll just have to wait for the next season to come out to see what really happened when Kody met David and just how badly they all handled it, because you can only imagine that it was a nightmare situation for everyone involved. It's been years since we've seen Kody and the sister wives handle absolutely anything without drama involved. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Kody is going to throw a fit when he meets David? Were you shocked that he texted Christine something that seemed so nice and tame? I personally was, and I can't imagine that lasting for much longer. But do you guys think that he's actually capable of being civil and normal with Christine and David? Let me know in the comments below.